Excellent. Yeah, she's like another. Yep, you can do that one, yeah. Yeah, should be good. Yeah. That is good. I'm gonna put the yeah. 7. All right. Match it up. Good. Good. Oh, a little. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. Just a tiny bit. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Good. All right. Let's do that.
Good morning, everyone.
You're good now. Yep.
Good morning, Leslie.
Thanks, buddy.
We're going to get started in a second here. I'll set up the microphone a little bit. We're going to start the Q&A portion, probably about 20 minutes or so, but everybody tuning in so far, I want to let you guys know we are ATC Rug Washing, especially cleaning services, coming at you live from New York. We are on Long Island, and it's a beautiful, cloudy day in Farmingdale. Yep.
I should do a power wash. You want to do power wash with this one?
You can. Let's see how bad it is.
He says it should be mostly clean.
Yeah. What? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah. Just put it on the wash right away. Put it on.
I'll make some.
Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna do these little ones first.
So these two gotta get motivated and move on.
Okay. These two.
Quarterman, go up to the side. Yep.
You do it the only.
Okay. Yeah.
The
other ones.
Yeah.
Yep. You actually, we're going to do the just like that. Yep. Add a little bit. Yep. Good.
We're not selling anything. We're just cleaning some rugs. Now we got a
And that one too. Yep.
couple of synthetic ones we're going to clean first. The little mini shaggy ones here. This one, you can see a lot of soil there. And this one here, actually relatively clean, but our customer tried to clean it themselves. They dried a little too slowly. It's got a little bit of mold and mildew smell to it.
Yeah, you wet them up. Yep. No, we're just gonna wet both sides and roll it over. Oh yeah, we got that. Yeah. We're just gonna put an motor band just to get it in and put the wheel on the side. Yeah. No, you can put that down. You can just do the. Yeah. Oh, the knob one, yeah. Yep, that one. Yep. Yeah. More than? Yeah.
All right, can everybody hear me? All right, good morning, everybody. Once again, I see a bunch of people joining. This is one of our live Q&A AMA, call what you like style videos. Now, we're going to be cleaning a whole bunch of rugs for you guys today. And any questions that you have, please ask away. I will take you through, for the next couple hours here, I'm going to take you through the whole cleaning process, what we're doing, why we're doing it. What we're doing here first, we have two smaller shag rugs. Both have some odor issues. So we're actually putting down they're actually not urine issues on these ones. They're both in a little bit of a flood. So just putting down something that kind of actually is rated to kill any kind of mold and mildew, and it'll remove the smell as well. So we're going to roll them up to the side, let those sit, let that cleaning chemistry do its work for a little bit. We're going to go to this little rug we have here. And I think we got one more synthetic rug after with all these three. I think we're doing 4 of them total. And then we're going to go on to some wool rugs and maybe a couple of viscose rugs as well. Now, if you're with us in the beginning, when we first started, we just finished up in a Centrifuge. Now we have a Tufted rug going. And Leslie, if I use this microphone, it's more for my voice. Can you hear any of the cleaning at all? And Leslie, if I use this microphone, it's more for my voice.
Oh, you got a voice. I love the voice. Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you have any questions, please ask away. And this is just a regular indoor-outdoor rug we're going to be cleaning here. And you can see, definitely walk a lot right on this section here.
Break that pile up. Break that pile up. It's going to be this one. This thing right here. Yeah.
Actually, on this one,
Yeah, what's up?
use this one on this one.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's not a lot of,
It's like fiber?
yeah, it's not a lot of rug.
Yeah, so, yeah, we guess we use that one.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what machine to use here. Now, I do have another microphone I haven't used yet. I might break that out. Jamie, actually, can you get that other microphone on my desk? I don't know. Actually, I don't think it's going to work. Never mind. Never mind. I don't have a. I think I'm missing one of the cords I need for that. We are coming at you live from New York.
From New York, baby.
And we are on Long Island. And we did. We haven't had a beautiful rainy day in Farmingdale in quite some time. It's been sunny every day we go live. I think it's been like 50-something days.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's like 55 days or something.
I remember that one day. I was like, wow, it's really going down. What are you doing over the last one?
The great drought of 24.
It is. Great drought. Great drought.
Suzanne, hello. We are live, yes.
We are live.
Donna, hello. For rug this size, what would it cost? This is an 8x10. This is just going to be like, so all of our, we probably gave a little bit of, these indoor outdoors. I think we probably tacked this on for a customer already. This was probably like 120 bucks, something like that. These are a real quick, simple clean for us. Especially this one was actually used more inside. Sometimes the indoor outdoor rugs, when they're used outside, they do get quite a buildup of like mold and mildew, stuff like that. And they can actually be a little more challenging to clean because of it. And sometimes it's not really worth, unless our customer really likes it, but some of the indoor outdoors maybe not overly worth the cleaning costs. That does happen with some less expensive rugs, but typically in general, our prices range between like $2.50 to like $5 a square foot. What is the filthiest rug you've ever seen? So we do a lot of restoration work, and we do get some rugs brought to us with mold and mildew on them. Now, typically that's not a huge problem for us if they come to us quick enough. One time, though, we did have a rug. They didn't want to go through insurance because the flood was in the garage, so there really wasn't a lot of damage to the house, but they had a rug in the garage, and that sat wet for about 2 weeks. And that caused a huge mold buildup on the rug. We attempted to clean it. We actually got the rug to look pretty good, but we couldn't get all of the mold and mildew out of the knots of the rug. So unfortunately, the customer we had to toss it for them. Okay.
Oh, I gotta do that. Let's flip this.
You're buying.
Let's just flip it over.
We are live, everybody. You see some of that dirt starting to actually come out down there.
Yeah, it's coming out. This is loaded. We can go right into it. Let's go right into it. Let's just use that one. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Shad, how to clean vintage wool rugs with tassels. So we're actually going to do a couple of wool rugs today. And same way. Actually, our process here is actually mimicking the old world style of rug cleaning, just a much more modern take. What they used to do is take rugs to large bodies of water, either like rivers or lakes or streams, stuff like that. And they would just dunk the rugs in there and clean them. So basically, actually, our system here is really designed for wool rugs. And actually, typically, the older the rug, the easier it is to clean because they're just made much better. So we will do a handful of wool rugs today. Samaya, hello. Well, Lord, if somebody brought us 300 rugs, depending on the size, it would probably, with our other customers, it'd probably take us about a month or so. But if we were just cleaning them, we'd probably get them done in like less than 2 weeks. But because we'd have to mix in other customers, it would take us a little longer. And we've actually done a couple of rugs around that old here. So we've had a couple that come in over 150 years old. And they were actually made out of camel hair. Now, we get a lot of rugs around the 100-year mark. And back to the how to clean vintage rugs with tassels. The only difference you'll see with the fringes is we actually just power wash the fringes. But we will get to some of those today. Orange, that's very true. That's a very good point. You'd put your rug in the river and then come back with something else. All right, so this is a very quick clean. This one, yep, we're just going to give it a good rinse on the back and front. See how that spot down there looks. Now you're going to see Joe here. He's putting some water under the rug. This is called floating the rug, and what it does is allows for gravity to pull all the rug from the middle of the rug down to the front of the rug, and then we're able to flush it away. So a lot of what you're going to see on the back of a rug is actually dirt from the front of the rug coming out. Now, on synthetic rugs and also even wool rugs, you can see all that dirt starting to come out. It's very difficult for the dirt. The water passes through from the front of the rug to the back, but the dirt really can't, because on a synthetic rug, there's almost like a layer of latex, and there's just the knots are too tight. But on wool rugs, typically the knots are way too tight to have it actually pass through. So this upside down, when we turn them over, putting the water under the rug is very effective. Bad boy. Unfortunately, I don't think they're making too many things nowadays that would last 150 years. Now, you still can get some really high-quality handmade wool rugs. I don't know if they'd still last 150 years. A big part of that is taking care of them. Unfortunately, we've had a bunch of rugs come in that are in the 70, 80-year-old range, and they've just really been beat up. But if you're going to buy like an 8x10 handmade wool rug, depending on where you get it from, maybe a couple $1,000. But you might be better off buying a 50-year-old rug for almost the same money, and then just taking care of it. So for a leather shaggy rug, water and leather don't typically mix really well. So we would have to clean that. We'd have to dry clean that, which is a service that we do offer here. So Chad, what we do is typically we start the cleaning process on the front, and then we leave that soap and cleaning solution on there, and then turn the rug over, because we want to really let that soap work on the front. And also, like I was saying, we want the dirt and soil to move. If we just wet the rug and turn it upside down, the dirt won't really move. So we always start on the front of a rug, turn it over, do the back, rinse off the back, put water under the rug to rinse the front of the rug, then turn the rug over and keep working on the front. There, boy, you're welcome. Now, if you've been, we do these live videos every week. If you're going to notice that Anthony's not here again this week. He did not quit. He did not quit. He did not quit. It's just his. He's got little kids, and there's been a little bit of sickness rolling around. We don't want to be bringing that in here, because we can't. We don't want to stop the nonstop cleaning action for you guys. Live twice a week. Anthony, I've done a lot of these lives. You're not going to get me with that. Different Anthony. There's this corner right here. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe power wash right there. Yeah, see what goes on there. It's kind of like a whole like spot right over there. Matt, typically it costs between $2.50 to $5 a square foot. Now our prices range. Number one, what the material's made of.
The whole thing? The whole thing, right? It's on the floor, baby. Look at this guy. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Very little. Circle over there too. Early here and here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Oh look at that. Woo! Woo! Look at that one. That was nice. Look at that. You really are. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I did this last time.
Yeah.
It took a while. Let's come out.
Yeah.
It won't come out with traditional parts.
No, I know. It's just too low.
Yeah. Yeah. So we keep doing it. So we keep doing it? I think so. Try it again. No other way to do this.
All right. Indian rugs worth buying. Went to India. They showed me beautiful. Explain like thread count and knots. They're not the they can be well made. Unfortunately, a lot of rugs that are quickly and cheaply made are from India as well. But that's just they're just overproduced. But there are some quality rug makers everywhere, really. Have we ever blasted a hole in or destroyed it somehow? No. No, so every rug that we clean goes through a pretty extensive pre-inspection when they come in. And if for some reason it can't handle the washing process, we will clean them a different way. Even the washing process, for the most part, is actually pretty gentle. This machine you're seeing here has a very, very soft brush on it. The trickier part sometimes on rugs that have a little bit of damage, stuff like that, is putting them in our centrifuge. Now, our centrifuge allows us to rinse the rugs and get them very dry. So, Jonathan, we had one rug in here that could not be cleaned completely. And that was I had mentioned it earlier. We do a lot of restoration work here, so we get a lot of rugs that have been in floods or have been located in homes that have had a fire. And we do a lot of puffback work as well. And we have gotten a rug or two in the past that were underwater damage, and that damage sat for too long. Rug sat wet too long. And the overgrowth of mold and mildew is just too extensive that an insurance company would rather just replace it. Typically, that's usually the worst that comes in terms of rugs we can't clean, because we want to make sure that we bring a rug back to our customer in a safe condition. Now, on our channel, because we clean rugs for actual customers, you will see a lot of rugs with urine on our channel. You will see stuff, like I said, floods, rugs that have been in fires, stuff like that. All right, so we're going to roll this one up. We're going to put it into the centrifuge. And then we are going to go back to these two rugs over here. Again, if you're just tuning in, these have been sitting in a deodorizer that's ready to kill mold and mildew. And we just want to let that kind of dwell. We want to let it do its job. That way we get rid of the odor. We kill any bacteria that's kind of growing, any mold, any fungi that's been in the rug. And now we're going to actually open them up, rinse them out, and then actually start to clean those rugs. And then we've got a bunch of rugs we have to clean today. So I got a bunch on the floor over here we're going to do. And I don't know if on this live we'll get to all of them. I've got a couple of rugs over there. I got one restoration one. I've got one that has some color bleeding from urine. And I've got just a little bit of an older one over there. Babe, I know this is just a regular synthetic indoor-outdoor rug. It's actually a relatively less. It's not an overly expensive rug. This is sometimes we have customers that repeat customers that we've done all the work for. We work with them a little bit on our pricing depending on what we're cleaning. So basically, yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Now this one's definitely a little dirty. Yeah. And again, we're just going to get through all these synthetic rugs here, and then we'll go to some of the more fun wool rugs. Just right in with the vial. Yeah. There's no urine right now. No. I would put like 3/4 and then a quarter on the back. Yeah. And you can see that every rug we clean, for the most part, unless for some reason the rug can't handle it. Like for a viscose rug, we wouldn't do what I'm about to say. But we give a pre-scrub and rinse to every rug that we clean. The reason we do that, for two reasons. Number one, we want to see how much loose dirt or urine or whatever's going on with the rug we can get out. That way our cleaning solution doesn't have to fight through the loose stuff to get to the harder to reach stuff. And the other thing, especially on rugs with urine, we find that our customers try to clean the rugs themselves. They usually put down a lot of We never really know what they use. They put down different types of chemistry onto these spots, and we don't want our cleaning solutions to have a negative impact with their cleaning solution. So we just want to make sure we give every rug a good, at the very least, a good rinse, but if we can, a rinse and a scrub followed by another rinse. And you can see, look how much dirt we're just getting out of this, just water and agitation. Yeah. Yep. This used to be square, so I'm going to cut the corners off. Now that rug we just rolled up is in our centrifuge. Ooh. And again, just water and agitation, we're getting a good amount of dirt out of this rug already. Now our centrifuge allows us to rinse rugs, and you can see the water coming out. Now this rug is very thin, really wasn't too dirty after we cleaned it. But in general, we want this machine to do most of the work for us. Now you can see, look how much more dirt we are actually getting out. That water's a little bit dirty, starting to get a little bit clearer already. Now on a wool rug, you're going to see we put rugs that look like there's still a lot of dirt coming out when we rinse and squeege, and we let that machine do all the work. We've advised some of our customers that it doesn't make sense to clean a rug, especially if they're on the fence about keeping it or not. If it's in really bad shape, they're thinking about replacing it, and then we really can't bring it back. It's just so worn down that we can't bring it back to a good condition that, if it costs a couple $100 to clean it, and they can get, if they're thinking about getting another rug anyway, then we might, move them to do something else. But again, we don't want our customers to have to pay for anything or do any service that they don't really need. And we always know that they'll give us, we'll keep them as customers cleaning something else down the road. That
Love the dirtiness, baby.
blood can be a little difficult depending on what material we're cleaning. Now we do get some rugs that have a little bit of blood on them. I always get people asking if we get bodies rolled up in the rugs brought to us, or people joke around about lots of blood. But we do sometimes, like maybe a pet hurt itself and got some blood on the floor. Even a person maybe got a cut and they have some blood on a rug that that's either really valuable, they really like. It is removable. It just takes a lot of time. A lot easier to remove on synthetic rugs, but on wool rugs, it can be removed. It's just a longer process.
Let's sit. Let's sit for a couple minutes. Let's sit like 1 minute. Let's get it figured out. It's soil in it.
I haven't seen that, but that definitely might work. Just salt in general will absorb a lot, so I can see how that might work.
Pat, we do the quartz? Should we do the quart in this?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
So we might cut it a little bit more down.
Yep. WD-40 is a type of solvent, and a lot of solvents do work really well on a lot of stains. I don't know if I'd put WD-40 per se on a wool rug, but it can be the right direction in terms of type of chemistry. And Anthony has now entered the chat.
Who's here?
Anthony's here.
Hello, Anthony.
Hello, Anthony. Another beautiful day off for you as we come at you live from New York on Long Island. And it is a beautiful, cloudy day here. And you can see, guys, we put a little bit of water under the rug there again, and that allows us to. Jay, I think you're good on that. That's. And Anthony coming in hot with the Sinatra. Now, if you catch our live, next week we will not be live for our Q&A next week on Thursday because it is Thanksgiving. But if you tune in the first week of December, you'll be able to catch Anthony actually singing these songs.
Summer AK. Oh yeah, a lot better. We'll do one more spray. Yeah, we'll do one more spray. Excellent. Let's do the sides there. Or, yeah. Yep.
Cold and cloudy in California. Well, thank you for tuning in. Yep, WD-40 is a water dispersant, exactly.
Brand new. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. So solvents, we use a lot of solvents for any kind of ink removal, so any kind of pigment, coloring, we use them for body oils, for like pet body oils. They do a really good job of that. A couple other applications as well. We do dry clean some types of rugs that have some serious bleeding issues. We will even like sometimes like silk rugs or other smaller tapestry pieces that don't really play nice with water. We will use different types of dry cleaning. We also use a solvent delivery system for a type of protectant that we use, and that allows us to. It's a really good way to protect rugs that really don't like a low amount of moisture, like Viscose. My girlfriend wants to get a cowhide rug. Told her to move out. What's the process of cleaning one and how much? So depends on the size of it. Those are, unless it has like when you bring it to us, unless it has urine on it or something like that, we will dry clean it. A regular size cowhide rug, I think that they usually maybe about like 5 foot by like 7 or 8 foot, something like that. That's going to be like $300.
You want to do this at the same time or one at a time, man? One at a
You can do them at the same time. I would just turn them now the other way.
Turn the regular one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we probably, on a wash day, we probably go through. I never really think about it too much, but it's probably only like 2 or 3 thousand gallons, something like that. But our water bill here in New York is extremely low. Synthetic rugs are always going to be easy to maintain, especially with pets in the home. They do have a tendency to get more of a traffic pattern very quickly. They're really not meant to last for an overly long time if you use them all the time. Yeah. But in general, they are a good option when you want something that is going to get dirty very frequently. Maybe potentially, I would go with a synthetic rug. And if you have them regularly cleaned and you rotate them around, you can kind of make them last a lot longer. Yeah, the shaggy one. If you have a dog laying on a shaggy rug, that's pretty much a surefire way to. You're gonna make that rug very matted, and it's gonna be very hard to clean. Rugs do occasionally bleed. Now, most of the time, you will see some color moving around on rugs on our channel sometimes. Typically, that is actually what's called crocking. So, on a handmade rug, the first time that you wash it, typically when the rug was made, the rugs were over the wool itself was over dyed, and the first time we wash it, we are able to remove that loose dye just lays there dried on the rug. And the first time we wash it, if you see us wet a rug and color comes out immediately, that's that loose color coming out. Now, if we're cleaning a rug and after a few minutes, 10, 20 minutes, now the rug, you start to see some color, that is actual color bleed. Now, most rugs do not bleed. The only time that usually happens is if we make some kind of mistake and we use the wrong cleaner chemistry, which is something we do not do, or there's something going on with that rug that caused it. So typically urine we get a lot of that will cause some bleeding. We actually have a rug we're going to be cleaning today that has a spot that has existing color bleed because of urine. But in general, bleeding is not something that happens on many rugs at all. And Leslie, with this microphone I'm using, unfortunately for the Q&A, it's a little hard to hear them cleaning because the microphone is facing me to talk, but also the centrifuge is a little loud, so that can kind of mask it a bit. I could try to get a little closer. I do have the microphone actually facing them. Let me see if I can move it around a little bit. Yeah, so that rug bad boy that we just cleaned, that is just a regular indoor-outdoor rug. That's basically the least expensive rug you can pretty much get. Now you're going to see we've switched up the machine a little bit on the last couple of rugs too. So we're actually using our CRB. And now this machine is a little too aggressive for a lot of the types of rugs that we do clean, but on synthetic rugs, it works absolutely fantastic. And what it's doing is one brush, it's a counter, CRB stands for counter rotating brushes. So one brush is going one way, the other's going the opposite way. And it actually allows for us to push down push down our cleaning solution very deep into the rug while also cleaning all sides of the rug's fibers. And just that motion of it, actually, this is the back of the rugs, but you see how much dirt it's just pushing out. It's almost acting like a squeegee, driving pressure and pushing down on the rug. Unfortunately, we cannot play music and be on YouTube at the same time. We'll get a copyright strike. I don't want to lose my monetization status. Mo, hello. All right, so now that we're getting to the front of these rugs, I have a feeling we're going to get quite a bit more out of them. And again, we want our cleaning solution, and this is actually exactly what I was talking about with the shag rug. See how matted it is in this one spot here? This is where they walk all the time. This is like this. I guess it's like either a couch here or they walk right here. That is actually some damage to the rug. Now, when the rug is dry, it'll look a little fluffier, but you're always going to see like that line there. But again, the rug will be clean. And on this one in particular, let me zoom in a little bit. You can see in that traffic pattern how much of the dirt is still there. And this looks like there's like a table here maybe and a couch here. Actually, you can see the line here. It's almost like definitely a couch on the rug here. Something like that. All right, the guy who sings, that's Anthony Kowalski right there. But he is he's tuning into the live today. You see him in the chat here today. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can use a. There you go. You see how it's all starting to come out there. Now again, we're just trying to get the rugs to a level where our centrifuge can do the rest of the work. As a compromise, what are the qualifications for hiring? Buying another cow is an option. Really depends on what position we're hiring for. We do prioritize people that have some experience in carpet cleaning or like furniture cleaning, stuff like that. We do have some of our. We're actually. This is actually not our main business. Jamie, answer us hi. Yeah, he does. He does. But yeah, typically we do prefer to hire somebody in the shop that has some experience doing this type of work. Now, we also, our main business is actually a commercial cleaning company. And the reason we got into this during COVID, we realized less and less people were going into their offices. So we better figure out a way to get into their houses. And for one reason or another, we chose rug cleaning. And we've been kind of growing this business ever since. So when we started the business back during COVID, we did pull some of our commercial cleaning staff to help us out here. Actually, Giovanni here, he's actually a relatively new hire to the rug shop. He's been working with us for about 4 years now on the other side of our business. Yeah, no, I know I can use music in our videos, but I don't know if I feel like listening to random music all day on a in the shop. That's not as enjoyable. Michelle, hello. Niraj, hello. Joe, hello. Talking to you.
What's up?
All right. So you can see we put down a little bit more of our cleaning solution here. Just really want to get these.
Let it sit a little bit. It's really dirty.
Yep.
Sit a little bit. Really dirty. Or 1 minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, we'll see.
Uh, hello, Stacy. How are you? We're gonna be doing a shag rug video, like a long one with close-ups, please. I only have these two little shags in the shop right now. I did see your comment on our other video. So the next time we do a large one and we make actually, you're gonna love this. So YouTube is coming out with like a lot more like for TV content. So they're going to be making some changes where you could almost make like episodes of a show, and we will be probably doing an entire season of shag rugs, and we'll do them with the regular camera that we use, and we'll really try to put a really good effort towards them.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, if you're going to clean a rug at home, if you have a thin synthetic rug, you can power wash it. Just use a wider tip and don't go. That other rug I was doing before, that has a couple of spots on it that can handle a little bit. That's a very soft tip to begin with, but it can handle a power washer pretty close. But in general, you don't really want to go too close to the rug. You can fray a lot of the fibers. If you notice, I was trying to stay away from the colors in the rug. If I go too closely to the rug on those fibers,
you run the risk of like fraying them open, and you'll leave like a weird like look to the where you did that. So we definitely want to. Um, yeah, you can use a power wash. It'll actually work pretty well. The only thing is you really got to do this on a hot day, and in your mind, you kind of figure that it's going to be that rug is going to stay wetter longer than you expect. You need to make sure that, because the biggest problem we get this a lot here, especially in New York. People actually, this rug right here, a customer tried to clean it themselves. Now, obviously, it's a little bit of a thicker. It's not a really thick shag rug. It's like a medium shag rug. This rug did not dry, and it absolutely started to stink like mold and mildew. I would say we probably get 2 or 3 rugs a month where a customer says, "Oh, I watched a video on TikTok and I saw that I could, clean my rug, and then now I get their rug." And unfortunately, sometimes people do this on non-synthetic rugs, and they do this to like their wool rugs, and you really can ruin a rug. I've had rugs that have color bleed because they left the rug wet for hours and hours and hours. It's just not. Just want to make sure you do the right thing for the right rug. And if you can get something like what we're using on the squeegee here to really push a lot of that water out, it will help tremendously. Even just running maybe like a shop vac, like a wet dry vac, and just running over the carpet, just getting as much of that moisture out as possible. Ooh, dirty. Dirty, dirty. This one's probably good. Let's give him that one. And then this one, let's wet it again and run the brush for one more time. Yeah, yeah. I think just running they did it right. Just run the brush on it again. Just wet it and run the brush again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put this one in first. Yeah. Yeah, we find all kinds of stuff in the shag rugs. Usually a lot of coins, sometimes little toys. A lot of random stuff we find in them. Even for us, they're very difficult to like dust. Yep. Yeah, you can. Let's wet it a little bit. Put a little on. Let it run one more time. And then that's the last shag rug. So that's the last synthetic for a while. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We can, Sumaya. We can. Yeah. I don't know if she was. We done any cool experiments with the centrifuge? Not really, because that is a while very safe to use machine when used properly, can go become very unsafe to use if you do not use it properly. Now we do use it sometimes in unique ways. Sometimes we'll put a rug in there to start before we even start washing it to see how much we can flush out of it. We do that occasionally on rugs with a ton of urine on them, especially like cat urine is the hardest for us to remove. It's one of the hardest odors for us to remove. Oh yeah. You cannot. Well, maybe a small person. All right, so we're turning that centrifuge on, and let's see how much we get out of that first rub.
Oh yeah. Nice. Oh, sorry.
Nope. I'm looking at the centrifuge.
Sorry. Oh, you got that? Okay.
Yep.
I made it TV split.
Everybody, thank you very much for tuning in.
Lot better. Oh yeah. Lot better. I'll do one more. I'll do one more.
Again, this centrifuge is, you see Joe and Giovanni here. They're rinsing the rug. They're using the squeegee. This machine is emulating that process about like 10 times, 15 times per minute. So all we want to do with these rugs is get them to the point where we know with confidence that all of the dirt can be removed with that machine. And we will do a few rinsing cycles until that water is pretty much clear. And then we dry the rug. And these two shag rugs we're cleaning right now, they'll get about 95% dry in 3 minutes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, give them some of the little Chinese ones.
There we go.
No, look at Chinese one. Now look.
Look at
Yeah, do the little ones and then medium sized ones. Those ones and the. All right, so we're switching over to some Chinese wool rugs here.
Yep. Do three, do one across the top or no? I should see it like this.
Let's move them. Yeah, move that.
Do we want?
You want to move that one that way?
Good.
Just put them next to each other. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. How's that? Good? Yeah. Yeah, what else? Yeah, good. Good. Pat, you're doing, what's your call?
Yep.
Forehand, right?
Yep.
Yeah. One's already done.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do 4 Chinese wool rugs at the same time, and let's see how clean we can get them. Now you're gonna see over here on these, and especially over there, Chinese wool rugs are notorious when they come in for cleaning. That their fringes are always a mess. Sorry, I'm just moving the camera a little bit here. And they require a really deep power washing on the wash floor, and then more than likely, we are not going to get these back to a very clean looking condition on the wash floor. They require a couple of days of work hanging on one of our drying racks, where we have to just kind of really isolate and work on those fringes. But we should be able to make them look much whiter and brighter when we're done. But the main concern from the washing process is to just remove as much, all of the dirt and get them as clean as they can become from washing. And just like the other rugs that we've cleaned so far, they're all going to get a pre-scrub and rinse. We are going to switch up the machine a little bit. We do now. We're actually going to kind of side our table the CRB for a little bit. And again, we only use that on synthetic rugs. So now on any kind of wool rugs, or we're going to clean a viscose rug after these ones, we do change up the machinery, but the process is still very similar. Now, when we get to the viscose rug, that is the only rug type, one of the only rug types, where we do not do the pre-scrub and rinse because it can actually damage the fibers a bit. And I will get into more of that when we get to that rug. You can see there's a ton of dirt down here.
Oh, yeah.
Julia, hello.
Hello.
Pexi, hello. Maybe a little more water.
Yeah.
Oof, dirty.
Hold it, Anthony.
Geez, I pulled an Anthony, he says.
Look at this thing. It's overflowing over here. Who do I think I am? More water, baby.
Ooh, baby.
That's Marcos. You hear that, Pat? You hear
I
that?
did.
Jingle?
I did.
It's
I
very
did hear the
similar
jingle.
to, what?
It's kind of similar to the avocado one. Avocados from Mexico.
I'm doing something. It's very similar. Avocados from Mexico.
Thank you very much, Pexi. All right, so now while we're cleaning these, we are, again, pre-scrub rinse, and then we are going to put down our cleaning solution to the front with a really good scrub, turn them upside down, and start working on the back.
coming for a hose down.
Need more gloves, Ed.
And again, guys, if you're just tuning in, we are coming at you live from New York. We're on Long Island, and it's a beautiful, cloudy day here in Farmingdale. Only rugs, all right, only rugs.
Only rugs.
Again, guys, if you have any questions, please ask away. And I'm going to continue to, for the next, I don't know, hour and a half or so, take you through our entire rug cleaning process. Now you can see we use different cleaning chemistry for wool rugs. Most of the different rug types have their own unique type of cleaning solution that we use. Everything we try to do everything that is best formulated for each type of rug. Michelle, thank you. And this one is a much higher surfactant content, and that's why you're seeing so much more soap and foam being made. Now, if we were to run the CRB machine that we have on these rugs, which again we cannot because it's a little too aggressive, but that agitation pattern would make a tremendous amount of foam with this cleaning solution.
Let's flip these. Start with that one here. Chinese wool. I'm going to spray that down quick. Oops. Excellent. Let's spray this down a little bit. Yep. Get the rest of the stuff. Keep rolling.
Roblox, thank you very much. Yeah, these ones definitely pretty heavily soiled. I have to call a customer really quick. I'll be right back, but I'm just going to let them keep at it. And again, any questions you guys have, I will do my best to answer. Joe, make sure we do the fringes.
Yeah. We'll go. Whoops. do that. Fridges. Tickets are on sale right now. For what, the jet ski? No, the Dallas Giants Thanksgiving Day game. How much? $25. Wow. Amazing. You go to a Thanksgiving Day game, the cheapest it is. Let's go. Let's make it an ATC outing. Probably this is in Dallas. Yeah. Yeah, it's in Dallas, yeah. It's quite a drive. You wanna do it? You wanna do it? You wanna do it? Yeah.
All right, everybody, I'm back. Do we do work on site or we just operate out of this building? So we clean all the rugs in this building, obviously. But in-houses for our customers, we do offer a few in-home services. We clean wall-to-wall carpet, tile and grout. We offer wood floor cleaning. We do screen and recoat wood floors as well. We clean any type of furniture. And more recently, we started to we figured out how to remove all of like the green and black mold buildup on outdoor cushions. So we clean outdoor cushions as well. Now, outdoor cushions we do clean in our facility as well. Anthony, okay, this is a good question, guys. What was more nostalgic to watch when you were homesick? Price is Right or Bob Ross? Price is Right for me. Price is Right for me, yeah. And Jamie, you? Yeah, you didn't watch either because you're young.
Price is right.
Price is Wrong.
Nice. Yeah.
Now we're going to put two of the smaller ones together. And let's see what we get out. Good cleaning. Thank you very much. Now, typically, smaller rugs, well, because they're smaller, they do require a little bit less rinsing, so the centrifuge process can be a little bit quicker.
Oh, it's a lot bigger. Maybe if we get a small one, maybe.
Yeah, that's fine. Look at all that dirt. Look at all that dirt that our centrifuge is now removing. Now, again, that rinse is going to be real quick. But what that machine is doing is at a very high speed, running a lot of water through the entire rug. So it really allows us to very, very thoroughly rinse. And then, again, get the rugs very dry. These rugs that we just put in there will get about 95% dry in 3 minutes once we're done rinsing. Let's do the viscose one. Yeah, it's gonna be helping with that a little bit. Like oddly heavy.
Excellent. All right, good. That's all I'm going to do. This is one we're going to make rental.
Yes, we're starting oriental. No machine first. It's wetting oriental down. Yep.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay. So now this is a viscose rug here. Now viscose is a plant fiber, and it behaves very similar to cotton, almost like a mix between cotton and paper. It holds a ton of its weight in water. Now, there are a couple of caveats when we're cleaning viscose. We are not going to run a machine to pre-scrub the rug because we need to get we need more lubrication when you scrub these types of rugs. So we're going to actually put down a high surfactant cleaner before we start actually agitating the rug. And I could see a couple of spots where you could tell that are like right there, that our customer definitely tried to clean that spot. And when you don't use enough, when you use a small amount of moisture and a lot of agitation, you get permanent bonding of the fibers, and it always looks flatter. This rug does have a color to it. The color changes. Not a lot we can do with that little spot there. Maybe a little spot right there. Yep. Bonnie getting real good at these. Getting real good at the bucket drops.
I like it. This machine, right?
Yep. And not too long in one spot.
Yep. You can move, right?
Yep. We just want to get this cleaning solution evenly dispersed throughout the rug. We'll turn the rug over. And because it behaves like a cotton ball, we can squeeze a lot of the dirt out of it on the back side of this rug. Now, they make some cleaning solutions that are formulated for Viscose. We will be introducing one of those in a little bit. But because this had that big stain there, that dirt there, I'm just going to attack it. We're going to attack this one with a lot of surfactant. Hey, Bill. Bill, question. I thought I saw somebody with the same name, with the name Bill. Are you in the rug room? So I know last time you said you were thinking about making a wash floor, and there was somebody who made a post in that group about making a wash floor. His name is Bill as well.
You got to scrub the back, right?
Oh yeah, and you can see all the dirt starting to come out of the back here. Now the back we can be pretty normal.
You normal?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can get a little more aggressive. I would rinse this too. There's like all that.
Yeah,
You can see like that dirt is starting to just come out.
Yeah, push the back up a little bit.
Woo! There he is. Giovanni will give you every once in a while. I'll give you like a little.
Nice. You can use this thing a little bit. I use this for now. Push it up a little bit. Get all the dirt off.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing some of that come out.
Good.
Oh, okay, Bill. I was just checking.
All right, spray again. Yeah.
Bill, you do clean carpets though?
Good.
Hello. Uzbekistan in the building. And again, guys, we're coming at you live from New York. We're on Long Island. It's a beautiful sunny day here at Farmingdale. Got it. Okay. I thought so.
Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, you do that.
Yoshi, good morning. Thank you for tuning in again.
Beautiful.
Beautiful sunny day.
Beautiful cloudy day. It's okay, it's beautiful on a cloudy day, right? Some cloudy days can be beautiful.
I like cloudy days.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan, actually.
Sometimes you need it.
Sunlight's overrated.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah, overrated. You do a little flipperoo.
We could do a little flipperoo.
Flipperoo.
All right. Where would a good place to start if I wanted involved in carpet cleaning? Been running a fresh wash business for 5 years. Can't do that exclusively. Need to fill the rest of my year. So, if you're gonna, if you have customers to sell the service to, you're going to be at a pretty big advantage, I think. I would start maybe with a portable machine, knowing that you'll always be able to use it here and there. If the business takes off, you're going to want to buy a truck mount, depending on your area, especially. But if you, for a couple $1,000s, you can get a really good portable carpet cleaning machine, and then you can start offering that service to your customers. As far as training goes, there's a couple of very large Facebook groups. Not overly familiar. I'm a member of all of them, but there are some pretty big carpet cleaning communities for actual cleaners, and they offer some pretty low cost training. For a couple $100, you can get some training on how to actually clean carpet. There is a little bit of knowledge that you need to do this. The biggest one is learning what kind of carpet you're actually cleaning. That's extremely important, especially if you go into a house and they have a wool wall-to-wall carpet. You can ruin that if you just spray any kind of cleaning solution on it. Hold on one second. I'm just getting a customer call. Hello, how are you? Hold on one second. What's going on?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. if I send the guys to cook it, do you want to? Okay, I'll touch base with you. Yeah. Yeah, I think they might want some other like Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll call you like 1 o'clock. All right. Thanks. All right, just on the phone with. Definitely gonna want to rinse. I think we got to work on that spot a little bit more. So let's wet the whole rug. Okay. Actually, put a little Sublime right on that spot. Okay. Let's wet the whole rug. Yeah. Put a little more oil down. We'll just give a quick scrub to that area. Okay. And then we'll just kind of we'll go from there. But yes, so I would recommend back to that other question. If you if you're going to get into carpet cleaning, definitely try to get as much knowledge on how to clean and what you're cleaning. That way you don't ruin your customer experience with some of your, especially in your existing business. You're going to be dealing with those customers. You don't want to ruin your reputation in the power washing business because you ruined somebody's carpet. Let's see. What machine is that? Abra, are we talking about the Centrifuge in the back? Now, I will, at the end of our live stream today, about another hour or so, maybe hour and a half, I will show you guys how the Centrifuge actually works. I'll go on the floor and we'll put a rug in there. I usually do that at the end of every live. Go a little more water from him, actually. A little more water. Yep. Yeah, more. Yeah. All right, but in general, rugs go into the Centrifuge. We turn the machine on. We get the rug to actually open. It goes in rolled up, and we want it to open up in the machine to the walls of the Centrifuge. Okay. Put the rest of that right there. And then very quickly bring the machine very quickly bring it there because you don't have any soap on here now. There you go. And just really work in that spot with the soap. Okay. Ken, hello, by the way. Now, let me zoom in a little bit here. And you can see, so now we're actively rinsing the rugs in the Centrifuge. You can see how much more dirt we're getting out. And we haven't even put the water in yet. That's just the loose water that's in the rug. And now we're going to start to pump water through the rug, fresh water through the rug to really thoroughly rinse. We want to get all the dirt out and all of our soap out of that rug. And Joe, you should be good there. Run that off. And now we're running. Now you see our soap coming out and more of that dirt coming out. And now wet a lot of water on this. A lot of water. Oh, this is a this machine here. Come on. We use two machines on the wash floor. We have a CRB machine, and this is just a regular. This is a typical floor machine. There's a lot of different ways you can use this machine. We just have a very soft bristled brush on it. That's really a shampooing brush meant for any kind of carpet, but it is very, very soft bristled. And there's a lot of different names to that machine, but it's a 175 swing machine is what we call it here. You'll hear a lot of people call it like a side-to-side machine or a swing machine in general, but it's 175 revolutions per minute. And pretty standard, I want to say it's like a 15.5 inch, maybe a 17 inch. They come in a bunch of different sizes. And now this rug is starting to look very nice. I think we're good to spin it, actually. Yeah. That spot we'll work on a little bit after. Some of that's just browning, I think.
It just looked a little better.
Oh, it's much better. Yeah. That's just some browning now. Although, if we see how dirt's coming out, maybe we rinse, put a little water under here, and then we'll rinse right here again.
Right over there?
Yeah, if it's coming out, we can get it out, basically. I just don't want to beat it up too much. So now Joe's putting a little bit of water under it. Now this rug acts very much like a sponge. And that dirt is, every time we run the squeeze, that dirt's going to the bottom, coming back to the top. So I would actually, you know what, just wet the whole rug.
The whole rug?
One more time, yep.
One more time.
You can use laundry detergent on, to that question, can you use laundry detergent and why not? We never use laundry detergent. You can on a synthetic rug. It's just not really a great cleaner for the type of stuff that you're going to run across on rugs in general. So where you get, a lot of body like sweat and just regular kind of like human beings eating and just living in your clothing. So that laundry detergent is targeted towards those types of soils. With rugs, you get a lot more of like outside dirt. You get a lot of pet body oils. You get and for much more extended periods of time. Typically, you wear a shirt today, you put it in the laundry today. You're only dealing with 1 day's worth of dirt. With rugs, sometimes you're dealing with 2-3 years worth of dirt. Sometimes even longer. Sometimes we get rugs having been cleaned in 20 years. Laundry detergent just really wouldn't cut it. It's also not a safe option on a lot of materials that we clean. You cannot use it on like a viscose rug. I would not use it on any kind of wool rug. Again, on a synthetic rug at home, you could use Tide, but it's just in a professional setting, it's just not the right cleaning chemistry. We don't do any. So this part of our business, we get this question a lot about the water reclamation. We are looking into a way to recycle some of the water here, but this business is actually extremely new for us. So we actually only started. We actually got all this, the bare bones of this whole place. We started this in late 21. We actually got into this business because of COVID. So we are an office cleaning company first, and during COVID, we realized less and less of our customers were going to their offices. So we better figure out a way to get into their houses, and we made a switch. We kind of added this as the way that we were going to get into people's houses. So it's some of the systems we looked at are extremely expensive, and our water bill is very low here. So we're still trying to balance that out and figure out a way that makes sense for us to do that. So, Aber, that brown stain in the middle is the dirt is getting out of it. It's the fiber in general has a tendency. It's a process called cellulosic browning. That is only reversible after we clean it. And there's a fiber. There's a molecule, the lignin molecules in these fibers, in any cotton really, but it's very prevalent in viscose. And that when they get wet and dry too slowly, they turn brown. Now, obviously, we just wet this rug tremendously, but because we're going to use our centrifuge and it's going to go onto our climate-controlled drying side, we won't have any of that browning in anywhere else, but probably that spot where it is. And then that's a process we can permanently remove actually after. And again, the washing process here is really just to tackle the dirt in a rug and any kind of bacteria or odor issue or breaking up mineral deposit, like urine mineral deposits, stuff like that. There are a ton of things that we have to do on the back end once these rugs are washed and dry in order to bring them back to our customers. Stain remover would not work on that particular stain, no. Because it's not really a stain. It's a it's a feature of the actual fiber.
Last week.
We can run it up regular, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. 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 Good morning. Okay, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Patty.
Bravo. Bravo. Yep. Hold on. I'm sorry. Yep, sounds good. Okay.
Oh, that's not it. Yep. Patty, what kind of water?
No, my God. Okay. All right. So now we've got a little tufted rug here that has some pet issues and clearly a bit of dirt as well. And we are using no cleaning solution at this point.
Right.
This is just, what is it, Joe? What are we using right now?
And agitation, baby.
Water and agitation, baby. And again, you're going to see look how much we are getting out of this. Now we're gonna rinse it, get as much of this out, this loose stuff out as we can, because again, we don't want our cleaning solution to have to fight through all the stuff that's just going to come out anyway to get to the dirt that's not going to come out as easily. Rumpelstiltskin. So if we steam, you can use steam on synthetic rugs, but if you steam a viscose rug, it will permanently bond to itself, and you will get the pattern from the steaming. If you use like a truck mount, will be permanently engraved into that fiber. Now, in our shop here, we don't just wash rugs. We have about 4 or 5 different ways we can clean rugs. We do have truck-mounted carpet cleaning systems, so we can clean rugs that way. We dry clean rugs. We do a handful of different types of low moisture cleaning. We do steam. We can steam clean some rugs. We can cold water extract rugs, and obviously we wash rugs. Now, typically we show most of the washing because that's what people like to watch. But we are a full service rug shop here. Yeah, so exactly, just on that spot. So if there's, even if you spill coffee, once it dries, now obviously the coffee will be there, but I can just tell by just from cleaning a million of those that most of the dirt or whatever caused that is now out of that area, and that just looks like cellulosic browning, and that's just from looking at these same rugs over and over. What do we got on?
I just have order right now.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So let's sit.
Put it on a pipe. Let's roll it over, and we'll get to the next one.
Let's get a small one. Let's get that small one right there. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, Mr. Mountain Rug Cleaning is well, he makes a lot of cleaning for content, but he's let's leave it at that. He makes a lot of rug cleaning for content, and in a lot of ways, I'm grateful to guys like him because he's made rug cleaning very popular. But we wanted to really show everybody what it's like to do this for actual customers. Yeah, he. The other thing too is sometimes his the methods you see on some of those ASMR guys are very wasteful. They're using way too much soap and stuff like that. Let's grab that little. Yeah, we'll get the third one. Yep. Yep. All right. Wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second.
What's that?
The right one.
This one right here?
All right, so the next one we're going to be cleaning is a fun little wool one here. Yep. With looks like possibly silk fringes, maybe. Put a little are they in it? Yep. Make some more ends. Yep, yep, yep.
I like the size of this.
Bucket drop and also like a separate.
Yeah, you can write it down.
Yeah, you can write it down. Yep. Now we don't want to. No machine yet. No machine yet. Just wet it.
Just let it.
Yep. They do a pretty good job of cleaning the rugs that they clean. A lot of those channels are putting, again, they're making good ASMR content, but they are putting just a half of one or half or whatever. A lot of those guys are, you could tell when a rug, a lot of the rugs they clean, they have no traffic pattern after they clean them. It's pretty easy to remove freshly put dirt on a rug. Again, it does make really good content. But even if, let's say, a customer did bring us a rug that was completely caked on with mud, no actual rug cleaner would start the washing process at that moment. We would remove as much of that mud before we ever put it on our wash floor, clogged up all of our pumps, all our machines, stuff like that. Sumaya, I think you might be right. This one's definitely going to be a little dirty. We should see a pretty nice change after. Now, on the fringes, I see a lot of typically when you see fringes that start to get like very black and stuff like that, there's going to be a lot of oil buildup in there. They're going to look a lot better after we wash them, but more than likely they're going to need a little bit of work as well after. And again, this rug holds a ton of its weight in water, so it takes about 3 guys to pick this up now.
That was heavy.
Yeah, Sumaya, they don't, because if they were to dust the rug first, it would kind of ruin their ASMR content. Now, every rug we clean in our shop goes through a very thorough dusting process. We have 3 different ways that we dust rugs. We have a tumbler machine. I'll show you guys all this when I wrap up the video later. In the distance, behind that garbage can, you can see it peeking out right there. That is a rug badger. That's a fun machine. That machine beats the back of a carpet.
Should we work it in with the machine or?
Nice. Okay. So that rug badger we have beats the back of a carpet, and all that dust falls out. We put the rug on grates. We turn it upside down. We beat the back of the rug, and all the dust comes out. It's a little gentler than our tumbler. And then if a rug cannot handle the rug badger, we use an air dusting system. Now you can see already the color starting to pop on this rug. And just starting the cleaning process is going to really make those colors come back to life. Scott, thank you very much for tuning in again. I'm glad the algorithm is showing us to you. The pole? It'd be a little crazy if the pole was still in there with that rug. You'd hear it. You'd hear it. And you can see all the dirt already starting to come out of this. Now what's funny is, let me zoom in before they start. You might be able to see there's actually a couple of dry spots still. That's because this rug is handmade and the knots are so tightly knotted that it takes for a real long time for the water to actually pass through. Ooh, the old foot shuffle. I like it. I like it. I like what I'm seeing there, Monty. I like it. A lot of people tell us they would work for free, Christopher. Aber, it takes a lot of, there's a lot more involved than what you're just seeing here. So there's the dusting process. We have to do a lot of work to these rugs after we wash them, depending on what's going on with them. The cleaning chemistry we use can be very expensive, depending on what's going on with the rug. And again, I think nationwide the average is probably somewhere around $4 a square foot. Rugs in our shop range between $2.50 to $5 per square foot. Also, there's a lot of knowledge involved with how to do this properly. And to be honest, anybody that has knowledgeable skill should be paid for that skill. Ben, it is not a sunny day, but it's a beautiful cloudy day here in Farmingdale. And on that note, if you're just tuning in, coming at you live from New York, we are on Long Island. And again, beautiful cloudy day here.
Beautiful sunny day.
That's right, Ben, you're on Long Island. What were you doing in Farmingdale? Now we're going to see quite a bit of dirt come out of this, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not too bad. Let's see. Now, again, it's a little limited with the squeegee on the back of a rug. But let's see. It's snowing in Glasgow. A lot of soap. Don't know about happening.
Beautiful sunny day.
Let's turn it over. Yeah.
Oh, that's a Christopher phone?
That's not bubble. I got to do a little tidying up on the water trough there. Oh, you're in Farmingdale Plaza. Nice. Abra, I've never heard of anybody charging $25 a square meter would be 3 by 3. That's like $8 a square foot or so. I mean, that's on the high end. Oh, very nice. Oh, Costco and Home Depot. That's nice. It's really a fill up the car kind of day. But that really depends on the type of rug. Now, this rug we're seeing here, this is this has a little bit of age to it. This is actually going to be resold by one of our rug dealer customers, and I think he's probably going to get about $4,000 or $5,000 for this rug.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, here it is. There it is.
Woo!
I mean, the fringes, too.
Fringes, they're getting better already, actually, but a little sublime in there. Yeah. Yeah, I would. Yeah, Costco and Home Depot together can be a very expensive, annoying when you get back to the house kind of trip too. A lot you might have to bring in the house after. And on the subject of doing work in our houses, we've got one of our techs out there sending me videos of carpet he's cleaning. I think our customers are going to be very happy. Now that, in general, if a regular customer came to us, this looks like maybe a 5x8. This would be like $130, maybe $140. Now this is a little bit of a different case for this particular customer. He pays our wholesale pricing, so he pays a little bit less than that. See if you can hit the tips a little, like not the border looks good, but just try to like I see some more dirt coming. Go on an angle like this way. Yeah, yeah, I see some coming out. So you can't power wash the face of a wool rug. You'll ruin the rug fibers. So if we were to power wash the whole front of this rug, all the fibers would start to run the risk of they like split open, and you would see like the lines from where we did it. And using the power washer on the face of a rug, even a synthetic rug in our shop here, is a big. This is something we do not do because it absolutely can ruin a rug. Just want to reiterate that one more time for anybody at home who's going to clean a rug. If you're doing a synthetic rug, you can get away with using a power washer if you have the right tip on the power washer and you stay far enough away from the rug. But really, once you get far enough away from the rug, you're really not power washing the rug anymore. You're just kind of almost rinsing the rug. So let me just see that one more time. That was pretty good.
The Rug Whisperer.
Woof! A lot of dirt on this one.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I think we,
Spray and put more chemical there?
yeah, let's get another rinse first. Let's
Yeah.
go under it one more time.
Yeah.
A lot of dirt on this one, though.
Yeah, it is. Yep, a spray more than needed to, yeah.
Scott, so we are a family business with third generation. No, I'm third generation. And again, we only really started cleaning rugs during COVID. Before that time, we were an office. We still are an office cleaning company. But again, during COVID, we realized less and less people going into their houses, and we better figure out a way to get into their offices. Jay, you're gonna have to groom that. You're gonna have to groom that. Just open that up on the floor, groom it, and then we'll help you get it up. But definitely starting to look a lot better.
Yeah.
Fringes too. Those fringes look much better over there. Are we catering lunch? No, not today. Somebody asked me catering lunch.
Oh, is that it?
No, it's a different name, but I'm thinking maybe. Thinking maybe a little Anthony, a little alias.
Just a little water on it. I'm going to put more chemical on it. Just a little bit. Good. Nice. Got a whole lot here.
He's really getting the bucket drops down.
He's good at it.
Really is.
He's good.
We can't. It's got to be him.
That's him.
Yeah, it is. It is.
What's the new one? What did he say?
He's like having a conversation with himself.
He's really bored at home.
He actually Christmas party is we have a date now, Anthony.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be December 13th.
December 13th?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes, December 13th.
Yeah, we can do it again, yeah. Beautiful.
All right, Ant. I believe you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't actually think they will. They might though. We do crack plenty of cold ones. After business hours. It is 11:30 in the morning.
I would maybe do one more scrub with this water. Maybe just one more with water.
One more?
Yeah. One more like yeah. One more. No. Yeah. Yeah. Getting it.
Yeah.
I can. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
The boss says that I gotta do it. The boss. Anthony, how you feeling? You still there? All right, so let's do the water again. Yeah. Let's do this. 80K.
All right. This is that viscose one we were just cleaning. You see how much better that spot is? That browning will be able to get out now after once we get the rug dry. Ken, we can put multiple into the centrifuge at once.
Hey, let's do this one. It's gonna sit in this one. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. What is it? The bio, right? Bio?
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
You asked me? Well, that's what you asked me? I didn't hear what you said. I didn't know. All right, so yeah, wash it off. We're gonna wash it out. See, before you. Let's flip it. Get the back. We'll do the back, and then we'll do the front. Actually, these things. This goes. No, I'm not gonna do the back. Just leave it like this. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit of water. We're gonna put this stuff on. Yep. All right. Even with that machine still. Even we still use that. Yeah. Oh my god. Ready to go? Who's it? See it, right? See it's loaded. What's on the side? Woo! You're back, baby. All right. I am going to revolutionize.
Pat Senior, everybody.
Put that on video. I want to put that on the camera. Get that on the camera, dude. I like it.
Yeah, again, Amber, we can't. That stain will pretty much. We'll remove about 100% of it. Honestly, just
Ready to go?
takes a couple of days after it's dry.
Good. Hey, watch the lines. You're right. What is soil? Soil. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
See, a little run it and a couple of more chemical on.
It does tend to have a get a bit of a urine odor in here sometimes. It smells pretty good after a cleaning day though. In the summer it can get pretty bad. Now on the rug we're cleaning right now, we cannot turn this rug over again. We started with the back of it, and that's because this is a tufted rug. So in between the front of the rug and the back of the rug, the back of the rug is like a canvas layer. And if we run a machine on the back of a tufted rug when it's wet, we're going to rip that whole layer off. So we put down a cleaning solution when we started on the back of the rug, brushed in with some hand brushes, and that is pretty much all we can do on the wash flow with this type of rug on the back.
Very good.
That's a defoaming agent that just helps to get rid of some of that foam so we don't overload the pump that we have there.
Ready to go?
I think so too.
Yeah. Wait, so
Yeah, we'll roll it to the side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we can do actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm not worried about Abby's right now. Let's grab the red one in the middle there. Yeah, it's got some bleeding, but it's got some urine with there's a little bit of bleeding. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
all right, brother. Same thing.
Same thing. Yep.
Roll it up. Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty dirty when we started, actually.
Oh, that's on the back, right? The back.
Yes, yes, yes. Now again, you see what I was talking about on that back, same just like this rug here. These are called tufted rugs. So they have a canvas material, and they're made very differently than your traditional types of rugs. They actually use, instead of using long pieces of wool and actually weaving the rug on a foundation, they are they take tiny pieces of whatever material, in this case wool, and they punch it into like a type of mesh, and then they glue this whole canvas on the back of it to keep it together. So when we're doing these, we're going to be putting down a non. This does have some pet urine. If this rug didn't have pet urine, we would clean it a different way. But because it has urine on it, the only way for us to remove to decontaminate the rug and actually remove the odor is to wash it. So we are putting down a solution here that doesn't have any soap in it. It just breaks up the urine crystals and kills all the bacteria, and starts to really deodorize the rug itself. And then we will turn the rug over put it on the front. We can run our machines on the front of these rugs, and then we're going to actually roll this rug up to the side or maybe back this way, do another rug, come back to this rug, and then put it on our centrifuge. And again, that last rug that was, if you were with us in the beginning, this rug was actually very dirty when we started. But again, we are very limited on the back of these types of rugs, what we can do. And when you look at the front of this rug, it's actually pretty clean. It just has, you can see on the back there, it had a couple big urine spots.
Yep.
No, not that worried about
You can wipe this,
it.
yeah. Probably mine.
Jamie, hello. You could put you can, I would just give it like a squeegee. Or not a squeegee, but like just to get, yeah, because you want to get that to stay in there. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Let's use some brushes to just keep it on there. Let's get it in there.
Okay, yeah.
And then we'll, yep. Jamie, we are coming at you guys live from New York. We are on Long Island. And it is a beautiful cloudy day here in Farmingdale. Now, when I yelled out Jamie, somebody got very nervous.
I'm quite nervous.
He's back. And Juan, show the people what you're wearing. What is that shirt there? These are available on ruggiescloset.com. Juan wearing the around the clock signature hoodie. And what's the back of that? What's the back of that shirt say? Nothing.
Nice.
Jamie, not at all. Her name is Jamie as well. So when I yelled out Jamie, she got very nervous,
Marcus, we're rolling this up, right?
thinking I was yelling at her.
We're rolling this up, man, right?
Yes, gonna roll up to the side. Yep, and then we will. I don't think he started that yet. No. We're gonna be washing any rubber-backed rugs today. No. The rest of the day, it's gonna be actually just wool rugs now. That is a standard swing machine, Sunfang.
Good. Good.
I'm good. How are you?
I think so. I'm not sure. I don't see your voice on that yet. I'm not sure.
Yeah. What's is this the 175 building? Okay. Yeah. If you could, and then just text me.
contact point. Yeah, text me address and we'll allow you. Red. Yeah.
Nice, Anthony.
All right, let's get to. All right, so now this one got a couple of things going on here. Yep, let's open it up. Let's bring it a little. Let's bring it a little closer to me over here. And right there, Joe, by your feet, you see some of that color loss. All right, you see right here, a couple of spots here. Now, right here, there's some urine. And then this is actually urine as well, where Joe's hand is right now. But the urine caused some of the blue color to move there. Now, I know our customer tried to clean this rug themselves as well. And whatever cleaning solution they used there in combination with that urine just laying there started some of that color. I see some it looks like a little bit of white residue there. But yeah, so now our main objective here is to get the urine out of the rug. And then once we get the rug dry, we'll see if we can get some of that blue out of there that went into a little bit of the white of some of these flowers you see here, like every other pattern. It's like that one of them is just completely blue now. And we're going to use D2 on this one.
You're not doing this?
No. No. We're going to use D2 with a little dye release in it.
I missed.
Your body. For the color, yeah.
There it is, Patty.
Oh, yeah.
D2, right?
D2, yeah. All right, so just bear with us while we get in the lab here, make a cleaning solution for this rug.
It's up to 30. What's it on?
Well, 20, yeah, 20 on that, yeah. Actually, for a lot of the rubber-backed floor mats you see, we wash them, but then we have to use our truck typically because the centrifuge doesn't allow for the water. The rug itself doesn't allow the water to pass through because there's that rubber layer. So then we have to basically have to dry them with our truck. And they actually take more work than regular rugs sometimes. But if we dust them properly, if we run that rug badger we have on top of those types of rugs, like really any kind of mat, we get a lot of the dirt out first. And hello, everybody. See you guys just tuning in. And very nice with the plain navy blue. I told you I'd get you a ruggy shirt. You just got to tell Mike what your order is. Now, when we're cleaning this rug, I am expecting some of that color to come out of that area. And because we don't know how much damage is caused in that area, I don't know if it's just a small amount of color that moved or just all of that blue in that area now moved. We'll kind of see how it goes as we wash it. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so you are filling that? You can wet it now. Yep. Yep. Just lightly. We're going to put that in first.
Right, you're not going to use anything
Yep.
to the right in? Okay. All right.
So we have a couple of truck-mounted carpet cleaning systems, like for carpet cleaning. The like a Stanley steamer has those types of machines, and they have a very high-powered vacuum. We have two different types. We have one that has its own independent engine, and we have the stronger one is actually built into our truck's engines, a direct drive machine, and that has a very powerful vacuum, and it allows us to. It's another tool we can use to dry carpeting. Kenneth, thank you. Mike. So typically our prices range between $2.50 to $3 per square foot. I'm sorry, $5 per square foot. We don't love we always want to make sure we give our customers a full cleaning. There are some instances where we'll just dust a rug for a customer and then do a topical clean. That does happen to, especially on the wholesale side of our business. So we work with a lot of, and you start to see that color loosely coming out there. So that's a good thing. We do have, we work with a couple people who buy and sell rugs for a living. And sometimes they just want to have a rug dusted really well and maybe a low moisture cleaning done to it, like a face clean or a face wash. Not my favorite thing to do with our actual customers, where they're going to put the rug back in their actual house. We do have a lot of different ways we can clean rugs, so it is on certain types of rugs. A face wash just makes more sense. Now, let's say a rug like this that was, let's say this didn't have any urine on it and it had bleeding, or we tested it and it didn't pass the bleeding test. We might not wash it. We might clean it a different way. But in general, we try to always get our customers to have the item we're cleaning be the most clean after. And look at now, all of that is coming out of this. So what you're seeing there is urine, the color blue, and a little bit of red as well. Do we do apartment buildings? Yes. Yes, and being that we are a commercial cleaning company, we actually have we have a lot of experience doing that kind of work. Oof. Yeah. Okay.
Put the stuff on top and we'll go.
Yeah. Yeah. We clean stairs. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, we use the stairs anyway to run some of our hoses into the building anyway. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of urine on this too. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, way more urine on the back than the front. Yeah, it's soaked in and spread. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Now, what I think we're also seeing here, obviously that blue area, there's a couple of urine spots throughout, but you're seeing a little tinge of red as well. And I think this rug is also crocking, while at the same time, we have some colored bleeding here. Now, I mentioned it before, but the first time that you wash a handmade rug, they have a tendency to be over-dyed when they make them. So the way that they actually make rugs is they take bundles of the wool and they actually dip it in dye and take it out. And oftentimes they leave a lot of that excess dye on the wool, and then they make the rug. Now that color dries and it just lays on top of the rug. Now, a lot of times a customer will have a rug for a couple of years and it'll be very, very faded. Not like sun fade, though. It just look like very dull and dingy. And that is sometimes that color reacting in the sun. And when we wash the rug for the first time, you see a bunch of color come off, and then just it comes off a lot in the beginning and then slows down, and that's crocking. All that loose extra dye comes off the rug. So we might be seeing a little bit of that in some of these areas as well. But there is a lot of more urine on the back of this rug than we thought there'd be. Yes, yeah. Yeah. And again, we know we have the urine bleeding issue in the corner right here. Chuck, really depends on how much living on the rug you're going to do and what your situation at home is. If you have pets and you have children, your best bet is either a well-made, if your pets are potty trained, then your best bet is either a wool rug or a synthetic rug. Synthetic rugs are much easier to clean. They do tend to wear down much quicker. That's why sometimes you'll see, even when we clean rugs here, you'll see, like, you can clear as day sometimes see where a bed was on a rug, on a synthetic rug, or like a couch was and then the feet were. That's damage to a rug at that point. There's not much you can do about that. Now, if you rotate your rugs pretty frequently, if you vacuum very often, if you get them cleaned regularly, then they will last a little bit longer. Oof. Now again, guys, Dana, we are not actually cleaning this rug yet. We are just putting down something to kill all of the bacteria and remove the urine, and then we're actually going to clean the rug. And you can see the back. Look how bad that bleeding area is in the back of this rug. Mike, you're very welcome. Okay, let's get back to the front of this rug.
Yeah.
Which is actually starting to look pretty good. And unplug that pump, your Bonnie? Yep. Okay. Chuck, you're very welcome. No, so you see how like it's really dark in this corner here? Not just the urine, I'm gonna guess whatever our customer used to try to handle the constant urinating in that spot actually caused the blue dye in that area to be removed from the original spot where it was and actually migrate to where it doesn't belong in the rug. So that darker area there, that's not really a stain. That is actually the blue dye that you see throughout the rug, just moving around and in that corner now. And that typically only happens. Urine can do that, but usually the combination of urine and then whatever our customer tries to clean the rug with will have a bad effect of making the dye, creating like color loss. And you see it starting like that. It's almost like purple down there.
Yeah.
That blue is just starting to come out, which is actually a good thing, but I don't know how severe the damage is in that spot and if we're removing the blue that moved already or more blue is coming out from the spots where it started to come out originally. Not a lot we can do about that right now. And in general, had a discussion with this customer already because of the damage there already, and we have to get the urine out to bring it back to them. That spot really might not be correctable. Oriental with a little in it, yep. And then I want to put a little water right. There's blue coming this way.
Yeah.
So I want to like rinse under there a little bit. Yeah.
Directly in that spot.
Yeah. The good news is the rest of the rug's not bleeding. So you can't really fix bleeding. You can re-dye bleeding. That is something that we're actually going to be starting in late February for our customers. Another service we're going to start offering. But for a lot of customers, it might not, even if you can fix this, it might not be worth the cost to do it on a rug like this. It's really their preference. But that is it's a bit of a very labor intensive process. But it can be repaired. So we really kind of just I don't even know how my father, we got into this business during COVID. Well, we knew we wanted to make a bit of a change during COVID because we're an office cleaning company, and we realized that especially in the peak of COVID that less people were going to their offices, so we better figure out a way to get into their houses. For one reason or another, we got into rug cleaning. We had this warehouse for our office cleaning business, so we were able to. That part was pretty easy to at least we had a place to build this out, and then we really didn't realize overly what was going to be involved. We actually had to rent a second warehouse next to ours to house all this stuff. We've gone through a couple of different types of machines. We made a couple of mistakes from a monetary standpoint of buying, buying one machine that was maybe a little more cost effective at the time, but then had to get another one anyway. Um, but it's been a very unique experience for us here. Now, how we get our customers is predominantly through Facebook and Instagram. Google ads as well, but predominantly Facebook and Instagram um, has been the main driving force. We do a lot of wholesale business as well. So we partner with a lot of other regular carpet cleaners who bring us their customers' rugs. We do a lot of restoration work for a handful of local restoration companies that bring us some of their stuff that happens to their customers as well. We only have the one location right now. Now, on that note, instead of opening up more locations around the country, we will be. We're in the process of getting a bigger wash floor. That should be here the first week of December. And with our bigger wash floor, we will start to advertise nationwide where you can send your rug to us for cleaning. From our perspective, that's going to be a lot easier than trying to rebuild out all of these locations all over the place and staff them and all that stuff. So you will be able to send your rug to us for cleaning. We will make your rug YouTube famous. We'll make either a small video or like a short video, or we'll do it on one of our live streams like you see today. We have gotten some customers from our lives. Yep. We do handle walking customers. That happens to us quite a bit, especially with all of the advertising we do locally. We get a lot of people that just show up. If during the washing process a rug is damaged, are you taking responsibility for damage or are you not? So we do take responsibility for damage. Depends on what's going on with the rug beforehand. Now, if you bring us a rug that is already damaged, we will make you sign some waivers. We'll explain all the different options. There are a lot of other ways to clean a rug. Now, every other way we clean a rug might not be as thorough as washing a rug. But if you have a rug that's damaged and we don't think it can handle the washing process, but you tell us that you want it washed anyway, we will try to remove some of the liability from us. We will make you sign a waiver. Now, we do get some rugs that are very, very high value rugs. For stuff like that, we typically will add a insurance rider for the length of time that we have the rug. We've had a lot of rugs come in here well over $70,000, $80,000, or $90,000 in value. So for those types of things, I have a couple of buddies, a couple of friends in other rug shops throughout the country. They've had some rugs that are worth millions of dollars in their shop. Every time anybody takes anything like that, that's a whole different process for us. But it allows everybody to just covers us a little bit. Johnny, we were too. So we were very lucky during COVID. We actually made the most on the janitorial side. We made the most money we ever made in 2020 and 2021. We do a lot of medical facilities, but we lost a lot of our smaller accounts because they went out of business. If you're on Long Island here or in New York, we do a major medical company here, which we've been lucky to. We've had that contract for a while. We do a lot of banks. We did do a lot of work that had to stay open, but we just really wanted to make a pivot a little bit during COVID. It's less scary when you have the proper insurance. You at the right volume, you can make the margins are very good in this business, but you have to pay for the hard expenses first. So, you have to cover rent and equipment costs and stuff like that. But once you get to a certain level, you definitely the margins are like any business are good once you get to a certain level. We've also been doing nothing but reinvesting into the business because it's so new and it requires more space and more equipment. We're actually, like I said, we're getting a bigger wash floor, another one of these drying racks. This is all moving to the other side. We had to. That side of our shop we built out as we're trying to make it the driest room in New York. So we are running a bunch of commercial dehumidifiers in there that we actually had to purchase. So it's just a lot of constantly building this place out so we can handle the amount of rugs that we are starting to get. You guys are very welcome, by the way. And thank you all very much for the questions. I really appreciate everybody watching, by the way. We really, we're getting a lot of people watching these live streams. It's been very, we get a lot of likes, a lot of subscribers from them, a lot of watch time. We really, really appreciate you all watching. And again, I really appreciate everybody interacting with me today. It makes my job here, standing behind the camera answering questions, a lot easier when you guys ask questions. So again, I appreciate it. Hello from Russia. Do we provide carpet cleaning in the office sector? Yes. Yeah, we've been doing carpet cleaning for about 30 years in offices. So we do tile and grout cleaning. We do a lot of like warehouse type cleanings. Guys, you got to unplug that. You hear that noise it's making? You hear that noise? That's the pump. It's like yeah.
All right. Let's do that. Good. Let's see how this looks.
Yes, thank you. So we tried to keep it as organized as possible from day one. If you go back on our channel and you look at some of our first videos, you'll really be able to see how much we did here in like 2.5 years, 3 years. This place was just a regular warehouse that we stored a lot of janitorial supplies and equipment in, and we've really come a very long way. But we figured because even aesthetically with our colors on the wall and the floor, we knew we were going to grow a lot of our business through social media. So we wanted to make sure that the place looked nice, while we were doing that. And thank you very much. Thank you all. All right, I'm getting another customer call really quick, so I'm just going to leave them to it. And I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're in Farmingdale. Oh, okay.
This started, yeah.
No, we cleared it up. Yeah. If you could, you want to text me a couple pictures? Oh, okay. No worries. You want is that like 7? Okay. Are you able to maybe bring okay. Okay. So if it okay, so it's all okay. We're gonna do alright. Yeah. I mean they're gonna I believe wherever you walk a lot, you're not that yeah, I mean they're gonna look at it. And I'll be able to when you bring them I'll look at it and kind of give you a real idea. But they always look better. You know. Introduce yourself. I'm gonna text your address and our record. So our normal business hours are Monday to Friday, 8 to 4:30. And then we are here some Saturdays. So like I'll be here this Saturday night as well. So that's what we did. Yeah, perfect. Save it. Something time to track.
gonna have to on this spot. Yeah, some of that color's coming out. Maybe just rinse right here. Just keep water under a little bit.
Yeah,
I do think more blue keeps coming out.
Yeah.
I might have to.
Yep.
Okay.
Spray the water on. Spray this. Still one spot. Yeah, I don't need to do.
So this spot you're seeing down there, that is color movement from urine, repeated urine in that spot, as well as our customer tried to, I don't know what they used. I tried to find out. They weren't really sure. They used something to try to remove the urine, and that in combination with the urine started making the blue color in that area start to run all over the place. So we're just trying to, it looks like more of the blue is coming out, but it's hard for us to tell if the blue that moved already is coming out or more blue that hasn't moved yet is now moving. Yeah. No, I think we
Do that?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right, because that color in the corner is still coming out of the rug, we want to, we're going to actually, this is called diapering a rug, and we are going to cover the entire rug in a canvas. Is that a little too small? Pull it down a little bit, I'll give you another one.
Double it up.
Yeah, double. Go long ways with it.
Long ways with it?
Yeah, go long ways with it. All right, so we're putting this canvas onto the rug. And what this will do is any, because that machine there, our centrifuge, is spinning pretty quickly and we can't see what's going on in it. We don't want that corner to hit another spot of the rug and put that blue in a spot on the rug. So we're going to use this canvas as it's spinning. It will catch any color that starts to move around from that spot. Al, I think this was just like a regular, I want to say maybe in the dining room, something like that. Hey, Dad.
Channel 4.
Huh? No. Yeah. 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 Okay, so we're going to spin that one. We're going to go back to that one there. And then maybe we'll do one more wool rug. And that'll be the end of today's live. Now, Samaya, will we rinse the rug in the centrifuge? No, we will not do any rinsing in the centrifuge because we don't want that color to go somewhere it doesn't belong. Yeah, we can, you know what? You can do that quick. Yeah, we can do that one quick. Yeah. Maddie, hello.
Long guy.
Say a nice long Karistan with some very beat up synthetic fringes on it. Now, this is a wool rug, but this is a very popular brand that they don't make them anymore. The company's out of business. This is a Karistan. Oh my God, Rhonda. Al, so which one are we talking about? We talking about the one that's in the centrifuge now? Yeah, you can see we're definitely getting some color out of there. And that is why we put that canvas on it. Amore, hello.
Oh, yeah, you do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I had to guess, I'm not. I think that rug is 8 by 10, so that would have been somewhere maybe around like $300, something like that. 280, maybe something like that. Yay. Yay. Good. Medi Anthony is home. Yes.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened. It's happened. I think it's happened once. Usually, though, we every rug we clean goes through a pretty thorough pre-inspection process. So, uh, any concern that we'd have with a rug, we either test to see if it's going to be a problem, or we have had a couple instances where uh, we've told the customer that maybe something shouldn't be washed for whatever reason, and then they want to wash it anyway, and we were right. But in that kind of case, usually our customers were pretty okay with everything. But in general, if you just follow as long as our guys follow the different steps that we take for every type of rug we clean and anticipate things going wrong sometimes, it's pretty straightforward. This process is really how you're supposed to wash rugs, how you're supposed to clean rugs, and when you do it correctly, you really don't run into too many problems. I'm gonna make Joe hold you to that. So he said he's gonna send you a Spasso's calzone.
Oh, please, thank you.
You know.
I'm gonna hold you that soon.
Yeah, that's it now.
That's it.
I can hear him laughing. Like,
I'm gonna hold you to that.
you're very welcome. Yeah, that's going to be your best bet in general. I mean, that's the power of the internet, so it definitely works. Just be careful when you power wash those because they're fake.
Oh,
Yeah. You can do it, but they're dirty. But yeah. I like it.
More further away, you can do it.
Yeah. He didn't say when.
You didn't say what?
Way to get his hopes up. Yeah. So we probably will be just a regular live, but we probably will. What time is it now? It's about 12:30 now, so I'm gonna end this live. Probably with the rug we're doing now, I'll go into I'll show everybody how the centrifuge works, everything like that, and then I'll send the guys to lunch after they finish up here, and then we'll probably go live maybe again like 2 o'clock ish or so, 2:30.
Let's do one more. One more?
Yeah, one more.
Let's do one more. One more strand. Yeah, one more. Go underneath. Just go underneath and then we'll strand top here. Sort on that side for now. Use
You want to maybe get those? We should get this wire out. You can unplug that. Yeah. That water's it stops here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all control.
All right. So I'm gonna show you guys how the centrifuge works. Okay. Yeah, let's pop that in there. Just watch your feet. Okay, so. Yep, Joe, it did. That's perfect. That was good. Yeah. All right. So that you see the rug is now rolled up in the centrifuge. Okay. And I'm going to turn the machine on. All right, you can hear the machine now. It sounds much more quiet. And that means that the rug is now caught to the walls of the centrifuge. So now I'm going to start to rinse the rug. Now, this is a pretty small rug. Now look how much more dirt we're actually getting out just by using our centrifuge. And the whole point of the centrifuge is to let this machine do all the work for us. So now I shut the water, and I'm going to let all that water evacuate from the rug, and then I'm going to fill the rug with water again and keep doing this process a couple of times until the water runs clear or maybe just a little bit white. Sometimes the water can get a little bit choppy in there. Now once I'm done rinsing the rug, I will let the machine run for another 2-3. It's a pretty small rug. Most rugs take 3 minutes. This one might only take 2 minutes till the rug is dry, and we'll hang it on one of our drying racks to finish. Now this rug will get about 95% dry in those 2-3 minutes. I just turned on the water. It's going to take a few seconds, and now you're going to start to see more water come out. All right, so I shut it off again. Now, every time I do this, I turn up the speed so we get the rug a little drier quicker. And while waiting for that, going back to this tufted rug over here. Now, that canvas we used on the red rug is right here. And you can see that purple spot is in the middle of the rug. But the spot itself was like in the corner of the rug. Although I think we did these. So that's probably pretty much where it was. But we don't want that color to go anywhere on the rug where it doesn't belong. Yeah. You can see that water is very clear now. Honestly, Tammy, it's we still can't believe how low it actually is. I think last month it was like $160, maybe 130. All right, so I'm gonna increase the speed on this now. I think we're done rinsing. We'll get this rug very dry. We'll take it out, take a look at it, and that's going to be the end of today's first live video. Now, again, while we're waiting for that to dry, let's say goodbye to everybody. This is today you've been watching Joe, Robani. You caught a couple of glimpses of Jamie there in the corner. A little bit of Jason, a little bit of Pat Sr. And my name is Pat Jr. And again, we're going to be coming live from New York. We're on Long Island. It's a beautiful, cloudy day here in Farmingdale. We want to thank you all very much for tuning in. Really appreciate everybody who contributed to the Q&A. And we will be live again later today. That's going to be one of our just CCTV style live videos. We're just going to let the camera run and show you us clean a couple more rugs. We got quite a few more to clean today. Jamie. You see the live? Go on the live. You got a fan.
You got a fan. Oh, I know.
No, it's Cat Daddy Farms. And we'll catch you. We'll catch you back in the shop in 2 weeks. We do our live Q&A video every Thursday morning. But next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Now, I was thinking about going live in my house, just making my whole family sit there, and we'll just talk about rugs.
It is.
They said they don't want us to. They don't want me to do that. I don't really understand why. All right, so let's just shut the centrifuge off, and we're going to we'll take that rug out, show you what it looks like, and that'll be the end of the live. Now you can see that the rug is still now it's rolled. It's open in the centrifuge.
Roll the wrong way. Get turned around. Ah, yes, you're right. Yeah. Yep.
His end's got to go in
His
first.
end's gonna go in first. Yeah.
So what we do is we run the machine in reverse. That's us actually roll the rug back up, and that allows us to take the rug out. And there you go. Nice and clean. So Samar, we might do a makeup live on Wednesday, maybe. I don't think we're going to do a Q&A though, but we will be live on Tuesday, definitely. And what happened to December 13th? We'll go live for our Christmas party. Yeah. All right, everybody. Again, thank you all very much for watching, and we will catch you guys live later today. Have a wonderful day. Say goodbye, Ruggie.